What's up, lads? It's Adyman here. So, here's another story video for you. It might not be the craziest thing ever, but it's something pretty funny that happened a couple of years back, and I think you'll all find it pretty funny. I'm just gonna go straight into it because there's no point in hanging around because it's been a few days since I last uploaded because I have been busy as fuck. College, work, work, college, pretty much. Right, so anyway, speaking of college and work, this is kind of going back to my school days. So around probably 4 years ago. I'd say about this time 4 years ago, so I could have been even 15 at the time. So there was like a school trip planned this day, right? I was in transition year at the time, and this is basically just a year. If you don't know what transition year is and you're not from Ireland, the transition year is your fourth year in school. It's totally optional. Well, in most schools it's optional. Basically it's just a year where you start doing things you wouldn't normally do outside of your main classes. So you have all your computer stuff and your metalwork and your fucking art and whatever else, languages you wouldn't normally study, like Spanish and shit that we didn't have in my school, just cool shit like that. That's what transition year is. So we had a trip out planned one day, and what happened was there's this teacher who used to always roam the corridors. I guess she felt I think she was vice principal or something at the time, but she was really annoying the way she did it. I'm not gonna lie, she was a larger lady, and yeah, I'm sure people had a lot of mean names for her. I'm not gonna say anything like that. She wasn't the worst, but she was just pretty annoying. I'm gonna call her because she was a large woman. Let's say Miss Bus, right? So Miss Bus used to roam the corridors, and anybody who would be out doing things, I don't know, she would look for an excuse from, they'd have to have it in their journal. You write your homework and shit. There'd be a section where a teacher would fill out if you were there without permission or whatever. So she used to look for shit like that, and if you didn't have it, well, you were in trouble. So basically, me and a group of people, we were going on this school tour, and we had left our school bags in this room. So we went to get our school bags from the room before we went out to the bus. There was about 5 of us. So we walk into this area, right? And from the background, all I hear is, "Wait, where are you going?" And I was just fuck off, like that, right? But I didn't say it that loud. I really didn't. Not even as loud as I said it there. I was fuck off. So we were all just kind of going into the room, getting our bags. And as we walked out, she's like, "What are you doing? Where are you going?" We were like, "Oh yeah, we just went in to get our bags and stuff. We're going on a school tour." And she was like, "Now, which one of you said F off to me?" And we were all just kind of "What? What? No, nobody said it." And she was like, "No, I heard somebody say F off," and all this stuff. And obviously she's not going to say fuck off, right? Because she's a teacher. Yeah, we were all just standing there what do you mean? Nobody said F off, right? And basically what happened was, right, there was me, 2 of my close friends, a guy I was also friends with, and one of the guys I was friends with, sister. And we were all supposed to go on this trip. And so, yeah, this teacher's just there questioning us and stuff, "Oh, where are you going? What are you doing?" So anyway, right, she basically just kept asking us, "Yeah, who said F off? I heard you say F off." We were like, "No, no, no, you didn't. You definitely." She's like, "My ears don't deceive me. I might not see very well, but my ears don't deceive me," and all this shit. So we were just standing there "No, no, that never happened." And she's like, "No, if you don't answer up to who did this, then none of you are going on your trip," and all this stuff, right? And so basically she goes, "I know it wasn't a girl's voice. It's not you," saying to my friend's sister, right? So she's like, "You can go." So she went, and then the other guy who was there, who I was kind of friends with, but not so much friends with, he was like, "Oh, I'm not having this and all. I know I didn't say it, and I'm not missing out on my trip and all because of this. It's not fair and all." She's like, "Well, one of you'll have to own up to it." And basically, I don't know why, she just deduced it wasn't him and let him go. I have no idea why. She just said it wasn't him. Yeah. Anyway, and I know, right? It was my fault. I shouldn't have said it. And I'm not saying "Oh, I'm a badass, I told you to fuck off." I just think it's a really funny situation because how the story unfolded is just brilliant. Because I did not mean for her to hear this at all, keep in mind. I was just "Oh, fuck off." Just because every time you'd be walking through a corridor, she'd just stop you. She'd come out of the blue. This very large woman, Miss Bus, used to just come from around the corner, something "Where are you going?" And you'd just be like, "I have fucking permission, would you just leave me the fuck alone and just do something else somewhere else?" But she never did. She used to always just interfere, and yeah, it just got annoying. I know she was fucking high up and shit. I know I shouldn't have told her to fuck off, but it just got on my nerves. I just wasn't in the mood that day. So, I don't know, but I was stupid to say it, and it was over nothing. But anyway, how it unfolded was she kind of deducted that it was between me and my 2 friends that had said it, and I never really got in trouble in school and stuff, so I guess like she didn't want to outright just blame me for it, but she didn't know me. I don't know if she knew the other lads, but I guess they would have been in trouble more than I was in school, so she was probably more skeptical that it was one of them two. But anyway, what ended up happening was she brought us up to where the reception area was and found the teacher that we were going on a school trip with, right? And this teacher, she was so cool. Like, I mean, she was just like, she was so down to earth, right? And she just, I don't know, she basically came into the room, into a different room, like into the main hall, and it was just the three of us and the two teachers, and this teacher explained, and she actually said, one of them told me to fuck off, right? And we're all standing there like, no, we never did, right? And basically what happened was, she left the room for a few minutes. She goes, you can talk among yourselves about it, and someone has to own up or you're not going on your trip, right? And we're like, the other teacher like stayed there, and she was just like, lads, if one of you said it, just own up. Like, really, like, I don't know if you did or you didn't say it, but if one of you did, just be honest about it, because you're going to delay the whole trip and everything. And we're like, oh miss, no, none of us said it, no, we wouldn't do that, right? And she was like, look, I'll leave you for a minute, talk among yourselves. If one of you did it, you can decide to own up, right? So she goes out of the room, and me and my two friends are just there, and we're just like, they're just like, Adam, for fuck's sake. I was like, yeah, I know, I fucked up. And they're like, look, we're not going to rat you out or anything, you know, we're not going to say what happened. I was like, yeah, we're just basically just, all of us pretend she just heard it. We'll just do that. And just in that moment, man, I just knew who my fucking friends were, I swear. I just thought, like, man, these guys are the fucking best. They just had my back that day. Because, like, you know, like, they're the kind of people who would just, like, mess in class and shit. And they would get in trouble. And, like, you could see it going, like, in the direction that, oh, he would never have said that, so it couldn't be him. It must have been one of the other two. But, like, they just, so basically they were getting more of the blame than I was, and it just seemed like so bad that they were getting in trouble too, and I felt bad about it. But at the same time, they're like, nah man, like, we have your back and shit, you know, we're not gonna fucking say anything, let's just pretend she didn't hear it. And in that moment I was like, fuck yeah, I have some real fucking friends. So basically what happened was, the teacher came back and she was like, okay lads, what happened, who did it? They're like, honestly miss, honestly, none of us said it, we never would do that miss. And basically, eventually the other teacher came back and she was like, oh, well, I don't know, my ears don't deceive me, but I'll get to the bottom of this eventually and all, but you're delaying your whole class, so we'll have to let you go on the trip. Right? So we ended up just being allowed to go on the trip. She basically just delayed us for like a full half an hour, instead of letting us go, like, to wherever we were supposed to go. And yeah, okay, I like I said earlier, I was wrong, I said it for no reason. But she just fucking used to annoy me. Miss Bus was annoying. But anyway, all I'm saying is, in that moment, I was like, fuck yeah, I have some cool ass fucking friends. And like, I was like, yeah, I know who my real friends are. And like, I know I didn't do anything fucking crazy, I didn't save my life and shit, but you know, like, it's just like, they had my back then, you know? That was fucking cool. And I'm still friends with the two of them to this day, so like, yeah, good fucking times. And like, the whole point of this story, I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, I'm a badass, I told the teacher to fuck off, like I said earlier. I'm just saying, it was a funny fucking story, you know. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you like this kind of content, you like gaming videos, etc., I'm going to keep uploading. I'm planning to do some FIFA 17 videos soon, whether you're into football or not. I know the background of this is FIFA 17, but I mean, I'm going to do the story mode and shit, or whatever the fuck they call it, and some Ultimate Team, and some just, yeah, I'm just going to add some new content to the channel. I'm like planning to like update some of my equipment, and hopefully it'll improve the overall quality of the channel and everything, and we can start to grow. But anyway, peace. Hey, so this guy brings us to this place, and we're like, alright, I guess we'll go to this place, this might be alright. And yeah, so we walk in, and we're like, oh, okay. And we look around, and straight away, me and Mark are just kind of thinking, oh, hang on. So we're looking around, and there's all these like pictures of like boobs and shit on the wall, and we're like,